Hello everyone, I'm Crumbs and welcome to a new Let's Play series. We're gonna play Transport Fever 2 and the reason is that the spring update of 2022 is here. It's a big update and let's see what's new. So we have new challenges and optional gameplay elements. Towns demand additional types of cargo as the population increases. So in the basic game there were two demands, two different cargo types. And now we can choose if it's going to be up to 4 or up to 6. And then that's going to change during time. So if we build different train routes to deliver materials or items to that city, it might change during time. So then we have to rebuild everything. So it's going to be, we need to think a little bit so that we can do changes, or we just demolish and build new. we definitely... We'll see what happens there. New industries are founded on the map as the game progresses, and abandoned industries will disappear after some time. Customize the financial and town growth factors with advanced game options. So when you start a new game, you can do a lot of different changes. Select the preferred lane for road waypoints. So usually, well, early you could just set up different waypoints, and the trucks and buses will take that road, but now you can select specific lanes as well if you have multi-lane roads. Use buoys as waypoint for ship lanes. Sometimes when you set up ship lanes, it went all over the place. They did some really strange things there. So now you can specifically set them up to follow a river to the left or right side and so on. So we're definitely going to look into that. Align the platform length to the length of the stopping trains so that the loading and unloading time does not increase. I'm not sure we could do this before, but maybe there is a new feature for this. Better cargo and passenger management. Configure alternative terminal at stations to handle multiple vehicles on one time at the same time. So if we have multiple platforms, you can have a line. If you have plenty of trains coming in, you can, instead of them waiting, they will automatically just choose another that is available. So everything will move just smoother and quicker. Expand the capacity of stations with modular building for passenger and cargo. So sometimes when you get a lot of items on a lot of cargo on a station, it gets overcrowded and we will start to lose stuff. Now we can build additional buildings to house all that, so you don't lose any cargo. We're going to look into that for sure. Sound the vehicle horn in the cockpit camera. This is the best new feature in this update, I think. Place whistle points along the track to make sure trains use their horn. So yeah, that maybe before a crossing, if we cross a road or something, we should definitely set up a few of these. Use custom colors to set vehicle or line color. Yeah, I think there were only like 8 or 16 colors before that you could choose from. Now you can just choose whatever. Millions and millions of colors. Improved modding support. Yeah, we're going to look into that. And based on player feedback, many other improvements, bug fixes, and additions have been implemented. The release notes in the official Transport Fever 2 wiki show the detail what's been improved. So I'm going to post the link in the description below so you can read it if you want to. All right, so we're going to start a new game, and we finally going to play a North American map. So I looked through the Steam workshop and I found this, the Rust Belt. And it's a huge map size, and as you say, it's experimental. So I have a quite powerful computer, but when I tried this out, and we have some new settings here, we're definitely going to change this to 4. But when I tried it out and had set this to rarely and medium, every time when a new industry popped up or disappeared, the whole game just stopped or froze. It lagged for a second or two. It was so annoying. So I will actually turn this off for now. It's probably because the map is an old map and experimental. So, but I'll do that. But we will use the new 4 cargo types. We can have a quick look at the advanced settings here. When you start a new game, you can increase or decrease all, like, every setting, town growth, everything. But we're gonna keep this as it is, as this basic map is. So we're gonna start 1850. We have 5 million. We can borrow 5 million, and hopefully that will be enough. We'll see. So when I did a little research of this map, it's quite tricky to get it going, because you need money, you need profit right away. And in 1850, it's quite hard, since you don't have buses or trucks, you just have horse carriages. So it's so hard to make money. But we are gonna start transporting stone into construction material, and then deliver it to at least 2 cities, and hopefully that will be enough to get a good foundation of money. So the map, we start down here in the right corner. We're down in Washington, Baltimore. We have Philly, we have New York, Boston. I'm not sure Portland, if that's actually correct, but maybe there is a Portland on the East Coast. I know for sure Portland is a state. All right, no, actually, yeah, on the West Coast, north of California. But yeah, there might be a city called Portland there. And then we have, along the lakes, we have Detroit, Cleveland, Toledo, and then we have Chicago, Milwaukee, and we also have some Canadian cities. I think we have, yeah, Toronto is for sure in Canada, Montreal. And there is, like, long distances. There is some industry. We have Minneapolis to the far west, and down in the south we have St. Louis, Evansville, Louisville, Cincinnati, and Huntington. Yeah, that's the map. But today we are gonna start shipping stone into here. And first I was thinking maybe we should ship it back, but stone and construction material isn't used in the same wagons. So we're gonna have one line going there. Then we're gonna have a separate line that deliver it into Chicago, and we're gonna have a long line down to St. Louis. And we could build a bridge over and drop it off here, but I think we're gonna make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So we drop it off here, we build a bridge, we ship it over with a horse carriage. So let's start, and I will do this as a time lapse. So just lean back, and we'll see how this goes. All right, we have now connected St. Louis and Chicago, and hopefully we can deliver stone down here and produce construction materials. We only have 3 million left. I took out loan. We borrowed everything we can, and I think we will have to start with 2 trains. Well, maybe 1 on each, and then I double tracked this one, these 2 actually. And this one, it was so expensive, so I just did a little so we can have 2 trains on, and they will have to meet there. So first, we need to ship stone, and we have these really weak trains. We need this gondola, and yeah, we will go with 6. That's half our money. But that's how we got to ship that. So we put that on the stone line, and then we need 1 train to deliver the construction material, and it's this, the flat car. And okay, we will do this. So this is 6. Let's see, can we have... That is 8. No, we will have to do this. It's a really tiny thing to begin with, but we do that to Chicago, and then, yeah, they are going, and then we're gonna have this one, and yeah, we can only afford this. So boom, we put that on the St. Louis line. And I think I've set this up so they will wait for a full load. Yeah. And we are already producing stone here, so we will just wait for this train to head over here and collect the stone. And as soon as we get more money, we will add more trains on here. But let's take a trip on this one. I think this is pretty flat actually, so since the trains, they are not strong at all, they need a flat, they don't manage to go uphill. I think it's a little uphill, but since they're driving empty on this way, it should be fine. So we have, well, we don't have enough for a full, so we will just have to wait. And it's increasing here. Let's see. So that will increase when we start shipping stuff. And we don't need a horse carriage here because we can use this. You see that we got almost 100% here. Down here, I've added 1 because we got some coverage, but we need to deliver some more, so I added this, and we just have 1 for now, since we have so few wagons. All right, the train is full, and we don't have any money at all. So now we just hope that this will be enough to bring in the money. So how much will we make on this first trip? We have train waiting here. Boom, 271. We're still minus, but we are producing. It's coming up there. Are we producing here? Yes. How are we doing here? We are producing what we got. And hopefully, yeah, this one is almost, well, it's half full. It's going a little slower. But when this is full, we will take a ride down to Chicago. try the air horn. So where is the H? Use H buttons on the horn. Hey, I heard it. Yeah, it's a really good feature. And yeah, this was quite expensive as well, but I wanted to keep this flat, so I think it was worth it since the trains are so weak. But this is really flat. The trains are going pretty fast, well, as fast as can, but hopefully we will start to make money. We are 100,000 negative at the moment. Let's see how much money we make. And 130,000 there. How is our other train doing? It's on the way down to St. Louis. And this one was really expensive, this line here, but I didn't want to go down and up again because that would take forever for this. So dug a ditch here, and yeah, I think it might be worth it anyway. Let's see if we can make some money first of all. But now when we got the trains going, hopefully after a few trips we will get so we can upgrade these so we can deliver more. That's the goal anyway. So let's see how much money we're doing here. The horse carriage is waiting to deliver. And boom, 244,000. We're still on negative. But there is construction material waiting. You are coming in here with another full load. So hopefully everything will, yeah, now we are plus. And if we look at this one, we can see, yeah, well, you haven't, yeah, you just delivered the first load. So we are making money on all lines. So now it's just a waiting game. So let's do a little time lapse, and hopefully we can grow our money so we can start investing in better trains, longer trains, more trains, and all that. So see you in a bit. Are back and look at the cash, and I've actually repaid all the loan as well. So how have I been able to achieve this? I've upgraded all the trains, so now we have this lovely General. It's a little bit more powerful than the old one. I've double tracked everything. We have 3 trains on here. we had 2 trains on here. I had 3, but this production isn't quick enough, so they have to wait a little bit. We can carry 70 stone, and it will be there when the train hits. So it's kind of perfectly synchronized. Unfortunately, this train and this train, they will have to wait a little bit because we have a lot of stored, but they produce it a little bit too slow. So now this train is waiting for that. I could easily probably just remove 1 wagon of these 3 trains and it will run smoother. But hopefully, I don't know, that might increase. I had 8 of these in one time, but now I've removed a few, so I only have 6. But this train is just in, that's why this is full. So yeah, we are delivering 80%, and down here 100%. So I say that is a pretty good start, and since we are making a lot of money, it's time to start expanding. I'm thinking maybe we should do some passenger thing. Since we are delivering construction material to Chicago, we should probably use that, and maybe we can have a passenger line. I really want to connect Detroit as well, but I haven't really decided what to do. Maybe we can just do like some small shipping roads. We also have some interesting thing here because we have forest. Unfortunately, is hilly, but I'd love to run a train line that goes through Portland, goes through this, then we deliver the logs, then we ship the planks down here, and then we bring tools back and drop it off in Boston and Portland, and then go back up. I think that will probably work quite good. There is the same wagon type for logs and planks, but then we need the box car to deliver the tools. So I'm not sure if we should have 1 log and plank line, or if we, at the end of the trains, we add like 2 box cars or something. We will see. I'm still thinking of how to do that, but I think that could be quite profitable. And since we already have tracks here, we could easily add a passenger line as well, and connect Portland, Boston, Springfield, and then down to New York. New York is in a pretty like I don't know. I think we might have 1 train station coming in here, and then we will have another train station on this side, so we can connect Albany, Burlington, Montreal. That could be a nice little line, and that could go on all the way down to Washington and probably even further. Yeah, but we should definitely connect Washington to New York and New York to Montreal. I think that will be a pretty awesome line, and maybe that is something that we could start with. But well, actually, I think in the next episode we will do this: log, planks, tools, and deliver it. I think that should be quite good. And when we have done that, we should have enough money so we can build this line, and then we can start using some ships so we can connect Long Island to Boston, Portland, and yeah, maybe Baltimore. But unfortunately, no, I don't think a ship will be good here, but we should definitely use ships in the lakes. So I think that I will end this episode here. We have done a pretty good start. It's 10 years. I actually paused it because it took quite a while. But now we have run for 10 years, and we will continue. And now these first like 50 years up to 1900s, it's quite boring with the trains and buses and horses and all that, because we don't have any good buses. But it's definitely time to start connecting more cities with passengers, and we need to make more money. But we will continue and do that in the next episode. So thank you very, very much for watching. If you like this, please give it a like and maybe even a subscription so you won't miss upcoming episodes. See you next time. Bye bye.